Hello guys, in this video we are going to add another user in our operating system, I mean in our Windows. In this video we are going to learn three ways. The way one is for the new versions of the Windows such as Windows 10, Windows 11. The new versions can do it. The way 2 is for Windows 7 and the final way is for the pro users. You can do it on each Windows operating system. It's not matter. You can do it on Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11, all Windows versions. Okay, so let's jump to the screen. This video has timestamp. If you are using Windows 11, go to the part of Windows 11. If you're using Windows 10, go and watch that part. Okay, I separate this folder with the timestamp. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I have the Windows 11 and I'm going to show you the way you can do it on the Windows 11 too. On the setting, you search and go to the setting part, and here if you press on the accounts, you can see your info, email and account, sign in option, family and other users. Okay, I press on the family and other users. Okay, if you want you can add a family member, or if you can add other user. In here you will see these icons. Okay, on the next minutes of the video you can see how to add other user. Right now I'm going to do add a family member. I press on the add account. You need to wait. It is going to ask did this user have Microsoft account or not. You need to do it. Okay, enter their email address. If you press on the cancel, it didn't create the account. And on the Windows 11, if you wanted to do this way, you need to create the account. You need to add the Gmail and this information. But on the pro way, that it is on the final way, if you watch it, you can do it on every Windows versions. You can do it on each Windows version without see any errors and these things. It is the easy way to add a user, the final one. Okay, enter their email address. Okay, I add the email address, then press on the next. What role should they have? They wanted to be a member or they wanted to be an organizer. Okay, the first one, he can edit family and safety setting, but the member, he can edit their setting based on the age. Okay, I press on the member. Okay, not the organizer. I'm the organizer. I press on that, then I press on the invite. Okay, as you can see, these user created. If I want, I can change the account type. For example, change it to the administrator or a standard user. If you put it on the administrator, he can edit the settings, change the settings, do the things that you can do. Okay, is the admin. He can do everything, add users, remove you, everything that he can when he's admin. A standard user can't do these things, and you are the admin for him. You are the boss for him. Uh, Without your permission, he or she can't do anything. Okay, don't put it on the administrator. A standard user is good for her. I press on the cancel. Okay, the family member can sign in. Okay, right now I close the recording with the Camtasia or the software and put the phone on the screen and see the login process. So let's do it. Okay, I press on the sign in. It needs a few moments to finish, so I pause the video, then resume it. Okay, you will see this tab, and if you remember your password, type it, then press on sign in. If you don't remember it, press on the email code to your Gmail, and I press on that. Okay, I type it and then press on the sign in. Just it type just a moment. Again, I'll pause the video. Create pin appear. I press on the next. You need to create a pin for yourself, and okay. I press on the OK. This is the pin. On that, when you enable the input letters and password, if you enable that, you can type the words and these things on the password. I didn't check it and type it, and the pin of my user is just the code. As you can see, it's going to log in and is getting ready things for me. Again, I pause it because it takes few minutes. Okay, is going to log in and is going to ask the questions. It says backup your files with OneDrive. I can press only save files to this PC, or I can press on the next. I press on the next because it's good. It's a good feature that it can back up the files on the OneDrive. But if you have problem with your internet is you have the poor connection of the internet, you don't enable it. These are the things that I recommend. Again, you need to press on the next. As you can see, the account created, and when I, for example, press on the all apps, you can see the all applications that are installed. I can see in here. Okay, for example, then I type Android Studio, is appear, is good, is good. Do you want to allow this app to make changes? Yes. Because I'm the administrator, it needs my password. I need to set it for that. All done. The new user created, and if I wanted to change the user, I press on here and go to my user. Okay, cool. And you can see I can access my files in there. As you know, we have different ways to add another user in our PC, and in this video, the first one, I'm going to tell the first one, which is good for the new versions of the Windows, for example, Windows 10, Windows 11. Okay, I'm using Windows 10 on the start. Okay, I'm going to do the first way. The first way is good for the new operating systems such as Windows 10 and Windows 11. So let's jump to the screen. On the start part, go to the setting. Oh, let me again do it. On the start part, go to the setting. And here you will see your account information and this type of things. On the account, we press on the accounts. On here, you need to press on the family and other users. Okay, if you wanted to add your family, you need to sign in with the Microsoft account. If you don't want it, you can press on the add someone else. When you do this, for example, I press on it, and here you need to press I don't have this person sign-in information. I just want to create an account for me. I press on the I don't have any login info. Okay. Uh, Use a phone number, get a new email address, add a user without a Microsoft account. If you wanted to add the user with the Microsoft account, you need to, for example, do the other things, put the Gmail, or I can say press or type the phone number, these things. But if you don't want and you don't have any information, you need to add a user without a Microsoft account. I press on that on here. So let me type who is going to use the PC, who is the user. It's me, for example. If you want to add the password, add it. If you don't want, don't add it. For example, I'm going to add password. Okay, cool. In here you will see the security question, the questions that are the way of answering these questions are different. The way you can answer this question is different. For example, let me do it one of them for you. What is your first pet's name? Okay, most of the people who know you, they understand that, for example, your first pet is something that all of us know. You need to answer it in a different way. For example, the first pet name, in my opinion, my PC, for example, or I can say my PlayStation 1 console is my first pet. In my opinion, you need to answer it in a different way. Just you know the answer. Okay. My play one is the name of that is my play one. Okay, this is for example the pet one. And you need to answer the others. What is your childhood nickname? All of us know my childhood nickname. I wanted to add another. For example, fast something. What's the name of the first school? I don't know. Let me put it this game. I press on the next. Okay, the user created. As you can see, the Reza, the user is created. So let's jump to the second way. Okay, the second way. The second way is for old Windows versions such as Windows 7, Windows 8, this type Windows versions. You need to go to the control panel. And here, when you type, you can see the control panel. You press on the enter to go to that. And here, you will see the user accounts. Press on that. Again, you see the user account, and you need to again press on this. Manage the accounts. Manage your file encryption, no. Manage your, no. Change your account, manage another account. You need to press on that. As you can see, I have two accounts in here. If I wanted to add, I press add a new user in PC setting. I press on that. As you can see, the tab that we added on the previous is disappear, but if you have Windows 7, the different tab it will be open, and you need to do the things that we do on the first way. Okay, this is the second way. The final way is for the pro users, and I recommend you to do the final way. And learning the final way is better than the previous ways. So let's jump to it. The pro users use console to do these things. Okay, we press on the logo R. This is the keyboard. The logo is this, the Windows operating system logo, and R. You need to press on that. When you press on the logo R, you need to type user mgr.ms.msc. I put it on the video in a big space with the large font. You can see it. Okay, I type it wrong. lusrmgr.msc. Okay, the console, it will be open. On here you need to press on the user. As you can see, when you right click, you will see new user. You need to press on that. Okay, the username, for example, my name with two, the other one, username. The full name, if you want you can add the full name, but if you don't want, you mustn't add it. The password, again, user must change password at the next login. If you enable this, when the user that you create the account for him log in, he changed the password. For example, this is the password that I put it for him. But if he wants to change after the first login, he is going to change the password automatically. Okay, I disable it. This is not good for the user or the way that I wanted to use it. If you want, this is a good option. You can add it. Okay, I press on the create, then I press on the close. As you can see, the user created. So I'm going to turn off the recording with the system and use the phone to record the login info and see how the user created. So let's jump to it. Okay guys, on the start, when I press on the account, as you can see, my account's created. For example, I press on the first one to, I can say, switch the account. As you can see, I can change the account, and in here, when I type the password, then press enter, you can see the I can say tabs that when you install your Windows at the first time, you will see these notes, these things, and it might take 2 minutes. After that, your user created. For example, it looks like when you, I can say, install your new operating system, new Windows, and it says it might take several minutes. Don't turn off the PC and do the other things. The accounts created, and you can see the desktop is empty, and is for the user that you can see. Okay, I pause the video. You see this app, press on the accept, and this is the Windows that you have, the apps that you install on your main account, and you can have them in here too, but the desktop is different. Just this. If you want, you can switch the account to the, for example, your previous one. All of the apps are shared, but not the desktop files and these things. It didn't share. All done. I hope you like this video. If you like it, don't forget to press the like button, because it helps me to create better content to you and this type of things. See you on the next one.